Hey guys, you're welcome back to my channel. For some time now I've been having flu, and for the fact that my daughter hasn't caught it is a miracle. When I say that girl is a miracle child, you best believe it. I don't know how, but I'm grateful she hasn't, really. So in today's episode, sorry if I just keep sniffing and I'll be sneezing. It's that intense. Be cool. Why? So in today's episode, I'll be sharing with you top postpartum rituals we Igbos of African descent practice. So it's something we do when a woman puts to bed, during the postpartum journey to help her heal, recover, and be whom she is. It's very typical of us Igbo people. So if you want to learn, if you want to incorporate that, or if you're an Igbo person and you're wondering what would your postpartum period look like, this is it. So let's get right into it. Number one is Omugo. Omugo does not have an English translation, so don't tell me yada yada yada. Omugo is a period of recovery and healing, rest and recovery. And in an ideal Omugo situation, your mother, the woman's mother, comes to help do the Omugo, perform the Omugo duties for her. But if your mother happens to not be available for some reason, maybe natural causes like death or unavailability, your mother-in-law can step in. Your elder sister or any female figure you're comfortable with can come in and do that for you. So it's not cast in stone that it must be your mother. But ideally mothers go for Omugo, all right? And the woman under Omugo, or any woman observing Omugo, that is the new mom observing Omugo, is expected to rest, do nothing but sleep, eat, and feed her child, while her mother, which is the grandmother, takes care of other domestic chores such as cooking for her, bathing the baby, carrying the baby when the baby is crying, just making life easy for her daughter. And this is also expected to take down the rate of postpartum depression in a woman. I do not have the figures, but I attended a TEDx where a pediatrician, or ONG consultants came and also said that Omugo has been found to be very helpful in curtailing or curbing postpartum depression in new moms. So you're just resting while your mom is doing more of the heavy liftings. It's also a very good time for bonding between mother and daughter, because both of you are mostly at home, so there's a lot to catch up. You're discussing, you're sharing ideas, you're praying, whatever it is that tickles your fancy, both of you do that during that time of Omugo. The next thing you do is the hot water compress. There's been conversations that there is no medical relationship between hot water compress and regaining your post or your prepartum body, that is a snapback into what you were looking before pregnancy. But I can tell you that this is something my mothers were doing. They passed down to me. They've done it to me, or they're doing it to me, and I'm going to do it to somebody else. And over time, I've realized that there's been a significant difference in me when compared with someone that didn't do it. Because I know someone that was like, there's nothing. I know how her belly is looking right now. Do you get? So it's not left for you to decide if you're going to listen to the doctor, whose report I believe in, the doctors or your mamas in this case. So I'm not saying every other thing your mother say is correct, because they can say a lot. But we do a lot of hot water compress. Your mother will do that for you, or your husband can do that, or anybody. However, I must warn that you exercise caution, because I've seen people who bring out scalding water, wear hand gloves, protect their hands, now use towel to want to kill you. No, it's not a do or die affair. So please do as much as you can take. And they do that. Then also some do some massaging, more like boxing your stomach. It gotta go in, it gotta go in. They do that and all that. So after which you tie it up with hope that you come back with figure 8. Anyways, for that is that. So the hot water compress is actually something we do. The next thing we do is to eat and drink Oda. So Oda, I'm gonna leave the English name on the screen, and it's something that is also very medicinal. It helps with womb contraction, which would of course help your tummy to go down, and also helps, I think it also promotes breast milk production. When you take all of that, you feel engorged at some point. And it's what we do, and it's something that is very trademark of where we have newborn. So every newborn home, there's this sweet and strong aroma of Oda coming out from there. It's usually used to make yam or pepper soup for the woman, either with catfish rather catfish pepper soup, or meat pepper soup, whatever your choice is, you can do that. All right, another thing we do is hair braiding. I know a lot of people find hair braiding care. You are doing it, but you don't know why you are doing it. So basically, this is done either few weeks or days to your delivery or few days after delivery, just so that you look good. Like I said, Omungo period or postpartum period in Igbo land is a time of rest and recovery. And while you're doing that, you're supposed to look your best. You're not supposed to look like someone that they just picked from there, in that process. As you can see, for me, I did my hair. I did it few days after I put to bed or something like that. Yeah, so this is what you carry, but depending on your strength and the longevity of the hair, you can like remake that in between, right? So you have to braid your hair, look neat, look prim and proper. That you're staying indoors doesn't mean you should look homeless. No, you have to look very decent, very beautiful, so that when people even come to see you, yourself, you look presentable. You also look presentable for your child, for yourself, and for your husband, and for everybody around you. All right. The next thing we do is receiving guests. Yes, once you put to bed, it's traditional that people come to visit you, to celebrate with you, to thank God or thank the gods for a safe delivery, because you know that the journey is not an easy one. So when they come bearing different gifts. And it's so traditional that personally, for myself, it's like a crime if you hear that somebody put to bed and you've not gone to visit the person. And when you go, you don't go empty-handed. No matter how little, you have to drop something for the child. You get in appreciation and in welcoming him or her into this world. It's very natural. The gifts you can go range from cash gifts to food stuff. I know people that bring goat, chicken, yam, plantain. Even these days, people bring diaper, baby wipes, detergent, things that will be very useful to the child. You bring it, and of course when they come, they give it to the child. They say, I want for you take, especially the cash gift. And that is where our African mothers jump out. Even me, yes, I've been inducted into the Hall of Fame of African mothers. I'll be like, Tata, bring it, I'm gonna give it for you. You grow up, I'll give it to you because I've been saving it. But what betide you ask me for that money? You remind me, or you tell me what we've been using to feed you all along. Okay, so don't do that. Don't do that. Now, the last but not the least on my list is staying indoors. Of course, you have to stay indoors throughout your month of Omugo, throughout your postpartum journey. What are you coming out for? Ideally, like I said, you have to stay indoors. That is what the traditional customs require. It's your time to rest, look good, replenish lost energy, lost nutrients, everything that you must have lost during pregnancy, labor, and delivery. That is your time to gain them back. And in my place, they call it Mpoto. So after your period of Omugo, you now come out after 3 months. It's like a celebration. You celebrate with women and children. It's not something big, but something worth doing. There's use of powder, food and all that. And when people see you, you're looking like a Hoka Greek at that point. I don't know if it's broiler or parents' cut, but you don't add like do I'm looking now, because I see the comments. If are complimenting me, very I like this your new you. Who knows? It might stay or go, but that is just what Omugo does to you. You come out, you celebrate people, but during your period of Omugo, you stay indoor. Do not come out. And who knows, when you come out looking fresh, your husband might send you back to that room again, and life happens. But anyways, like I said, these are ideal situation and things that happen ideally with the current time and economy and things moving. A lot of people do not practice these things again, especially the staying indoors. I know a lot of women that few weeks after delivery, they are out in the streets hustling. Those women are not happy about that, but times are calling for such changes. But the ideal thing that you stay indoor at least for 3 months. I'm trying to speak my dialect now. I don't even want to speak it because I'm not sure that's what it is. So in case my father sees this video, so you not send slap from my house to me. All right, so that is that. If I missed anyone, please let me know in the comment section and I'll add it. And until next time, do have a lovely time. Remember to subscribe to my channel and let's keep promoting the culture. Teach people, practice these things wherever you are. If you can, actually, if you can, but these are the things we do postpartum.